Hey folks, thanks for joining me once again. Well, it's a Saturday afternoon here in Australia, and most of the day has been consumed by running errands, and it's only now that I'm finally sitting down to have a beer. Now, despite its name, to most of you in Australia, this will be quite unfamiliar. It's a beer from Nava, Mexico, Corona Familia. Now it comes in at 6% alcohol by volume, and it's brewed and bottled by Grupo Modelo. But interestingly, unlike Corona Extra, it comes in a brown bottle. Well, a brown bottle, that's 12 fluid ounces or 355 mils for those of us who use the metric system. Now, yeah, it's not widely available in Australia. I was fortunate enough to stumble upon it when I returned from my round the world journey. Now, I did see a lot of this in the US. Yeah, I saw cases of it selling in Walmart for yeah, a price that would bring tears to your eyes, folks. All right, well, enough babbling from me. It's time that we cracked open this lovely deeply chilled brew and gave it a review. Alright, so I'll grab my bottle opener that I got from Texas. Alright, and crack off the cap. Okay, didn't notice any smoke there. Now this is a Vienna style lager. Alright, and I'll pour it out into this Pilsner glass. Okay. Alright, certainly doesn't have the appearance of a Vienna style lager, I must say. Yeah, perhaps it's just a little bit darker than yeah, your Corona Extra, but yeah, what we're getting here is just a very clear golden colour. As you can see, it's quite effervescent, and when I poured it, it had about a finger of yeah, bright white frothy looking head. Okay, so on to the aroma. Alright, well, definitely getting some toasted grains there. Yeah, I imagine it will be very malt forward. Not getting anything in the way of hot presence, but hell, that comes as no surprise. Okay, so, time for the taste test. So, cheers to you all. Let's dive into this one. Alright, well, up front, I'm certainly getting a nice malt hit. Yeah, it finishes, you know, very crisp. It's, you know, relatively dry. So far so good, but like I said, or maybe didn't say, or at least indicated, it is my first beer of the day after, yeah, a busy day of running errands. So, yeah, I must have another gulp. Alright, well, it's certainly holding that taste profile. It's crisp, it's clean, it's refreshing, it's relatively dry. Yeah, there's a definite sweet malt presence there. No real bitterness to speak of. It goes down smooth. The body's somewhere between light and medium, probably leaning towards light, which is interesting for a brewery that's 6% ABV. Yeah, let me just top this up. There was just a little bit left in the bottle when I poured it. But I've got to say, I really do prefer Corona coming in a brown bottle. Alright, so, yeah, is it drinkable? Well, hell yeah. Is it something you could session? Well, perhaps not. You could have a few of these and feel quite pleasantly toasted, I guess. Yeah, which leads me to reflect on a little article that I saw whilst perusing the news this morning about Australians are tending towards low or no alcohol beers. A certain recent study claims. Hmm. Yeah, to me, that's really sad news, and I really weep for the future if that's actually true. Anyway, probably time for me to wrap this one up and give it a score out of 10. I'm not really going to touch on the price point because here in Australia it was utterly ridiculous, but I understand that that has a lot to do with the taxation of beer and just alcohol in general here. Yeah, it's a really sad state of affairs. Yeah, only if people would come together and make a stand about it, perhaps something would change. But I find that there's just no solidarity amongst the amongst the crowd these days. All right, well, time to have one last gulp and give this a score out of 10. Okay, all in all, it's pretty decent. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, it'd go down better perhaps in warmer weather. It is winter here. But still, yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can really fault about it flavour-wise. It's a tasty enough brew. So, I'd probably give Corona Familiar a solid 8 out of 10. So there you go, folks, an 8 out of 10 for Corona Familiar. So if you're lucky enough to stumble upon it, give it a go. Alright, well, I'm just going to kick back after I belch and enjoy the rest of this. Alright, till next we meet, fare thee well, all.